Question I got was, so you're suggesting, you're being me, you're suggesting that that some of these malls sit empty and people won't, retailers won't go in there because the malls are too greedy and they're charging too much money, so therefore people won't go in there, or the businesses won't go in there. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're saying that they would rather have the place be empty. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, because see, it pulls down comp values. You have to this is why I shouldn't have as short a patience as I do with people on the right, but it's largely because most of them, they listened to all this shit for so long that they've never actually applied any of these business principles in real life. They've never tried it. Again, these are the same people that, as I've said this before, I've said this for years now, don't try to apply free market principles to this economy. This economy is a captured economy. You cannot do that. You have to apply those principles. You have to apply crazy, weirdo clown world principles to that world, because we live in crazy world clown world, right? It's sort of like Christians, when they get so heavenly minded, they're no earthly good. They start thinking about, oh, well, but in this perfect world. Stop. We don't live in a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. So you can't apply free market principles to a non-free market, right? Okay, so let's hash this through. If let's say that I was a retailer and I said, yeah, sure, I'll rent some space in the mall. I'll give you $16 a month for that 4,000 square feet. 4,000 square feet, I'll give you $16 a month. Like, well, but that's below market. Clearly it's not. How did I step in front of line? Was there a big line of people behind me that I stepped in front of, and they were all wanting to give you $10,000 a month? No, probably not. Meaning that the market is what I'm willing to pay you. If I'm only willing to pay you $16 a month, then that's the number. The problem is that drags values down, right? So no, they want to have these things sit empty. That's why you'll see these buildings sit, tons of buildings, and not just malls, but office spaces. They would rather have them sit empty. They would rather actually just constantly figure out creative deals for these so-called fake billionaires who own all this shit, to keep refinancing and changing the deal, and hey, we'll loan you some more money. Like, this is the same kind of shit that's done, that John Perkins talked about in his book Confessions of an Economic Hitman. This is exactly how it's done in other countries. We're just applying it to this economy. It's the same basic. The outcome is the same. So yeah, I mean, they would rather have these, as I pointed out, the greedy mall owners would rather have it sit empty rather than have a free market. Because if you had a free market, your businesses are going to say, yeah, hey, we'll move in there and we'll do it, but it's going to be like $25 a month. That's all we're going to pay you. Not including, that includes triple net. That's everything. So it's $25 a month all in, including triple net. Well, would the owners of the mall go for that? No. Then clearly they would rather have it sit there, and they don't want to have it be an actual market. Again, particularly when it comes to real estate. And I've gone over this way more times than I really should have to. I shouldn't have to keep going over this with some of you guys that complain about this shit. That all of these things are overvalued. All of these ridiculous assets, these assets that are many of which are falling apart, right, because of entropy, many of which are falling apart. They're just going to keep losing value in terms of practical application, what's called utility value. Okay, they're going to keep losing that value while you guys keep trying to figure out what the hell went wrong. Well, you went wrong. That's what happened.